Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Oh, and if you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment. And I've got a link tree down below that's got my social media, and it has my Patreon if you want to help out. Thank y'all. A Houston school district, Houston ISD, has decided that they're going to have a major scandal. Well, I'm sure they didn't decide that, but some of the teachers and administration folks were doing fake certifications. What they were actually doing was having somebody take the certification test for $2,500. In the process of this, two of the unqualified teachers that got teacher certifications were identified by the district attorney as sexual assault predators. One was charged with indecency with the child and another for online solicitation. Go figure that this would be what happens when you don't pay attention to who is getting a teacher certification. You're wondering what happens? Well, this is what happens when you give out fake teacher certifications. And it's doing some bad things. Over 210 teachers obtained fraudulent certifications. There are 5 people charged in all of this, and we're going to get into it. So first off, let's take a look at who's been arrested so far and who's probably going to get charges on this. Vincent Grayson, 57, the head boys basketball coach at Booker T. Washington High School in Houston ISD for nearly 20 years. Grayson was charged as the organizer of the cheating scheme. Grayson's bond has been lowered to $150,000. Tawana Guilford Mason, 51, former director, BA certifying official at the Houston Training and Education Center. Mason's role as text proctor allowed her to keep the proxy scheme undetected. Nicholas Newton, 35, an assistant principal at Booker T. Washington High School in Houston ISD. Newton is alleged to have participated in the scheme as the proxy test taker. Darian Nicole Wilhite, 22, a proctor at Tactex, who is alleged to have taken bribes to allow Newton to act as a testing proxy. LaShonda Roberts, 39, an assistant principal at Yates High School in Houston ISD. Roberts is charged with recruiting nearly 100 teachers to participate in the cheating scheme. Roberts' bond has been lowered to $50,000. All 5 defendants are charged with 2 counts of engaging in organized criminal activity. The district attorney said this scheme goes back as far as our investigation can take it to May 2020, which, as you recall, was right at the beginning of the world shutdown of the COVID pandemic. The extent of this scheme will never be fully known, but we know that at least 400 tests were taken and at least 200 teachers falsely certified. We know that the co-defendants collectively profited in the amount of at least $1 million. Okay, the extent of it. Court documents show an estimated 430 tests were taken fraudulently, with more than 210 unqualified teachers were certified in this scheme who are practicing or practiced at Texas public schools and in districts across the state. The scandal is believed to have impacted multiple school districts in the area, leading to heightened concerns about educational standards and public safety. Ogg said that 2 of these unqualified teachers were identified as sexual assault predators who were employed on school campuses. One has been charged with, okay, I've already gone into that. But, Texas Attorney General's already got involved with this. Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg is the one that did a lot of the initial investigations. Was also joined by Michael Levin, felony chief of the Harris County District Attorney's Office Public Corruption Division. So, how many of y'all are from Houston? How many of y'all have kids that have gone through the school system there? So think about this. These union employees, because they're public school teachers, so highly likely that they are union employees, did a scam in which they got unqualified people teaching kids in Houston and across Texas. Oh, and they know for a fact that two of these 210 people were child predators. Now, I'm wondering if there were more that got through the cracks. Think about that if you're in Houston. Think about that if you're in Texas. You have enough to worry about in this world. Now you got to worry about that these teachers are unqualified teaching your kids. And on top of that, they're allowing predators around your kids. What are you going to do about this in Houston? What can you do? Because I can guarantee you this. They're going to do their bloody best in Houston to keep this on the down low because, well, these teachers were all union members. If you start getting into public school scandals, this makes the union look bad for what it's pushing. It makes the idea of charter schools and private schools look so much better. Yes, that does make the charter schools and the private schools look better because, yeah, I'm sure charter schools and private schools are making very certain that there are no child predators in them. But hey, this has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Thought y'all might want to know about this in Texas. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're conservative. I don't care if you're liberal. I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.